Greetings to my unbelievable V family all over the world. This is your chief here at home, about to fly off to Istanbul for V Turkey. So to all of you who are watching this on Wednesday, I would already be technically on stage speaking to thousands of our unbelievable warriors in Istanbul, Turkey, for the greatest event to close the year of 2019 with our very own Japadas Bismarck on stage also, V Turkey. And guys, it's coming to the Christmas celebration, it's coming to New Year. There's so many things happening, all right, towards the end of the year that either makes people depressed because they have nothing to celebrate, or make people so happy because they got so much to celebrate. So I'm wearing my chief hat to convey to you a very strong message on this Wednesday message. Now, my Wednesday messages, which has been running now for 7 years, which is one of the toughest things I had to do, all right, which I love doing. So I love making this sacrifice. No matter where I am, whatever I do my best to make a Wednesday message, which I hope has a positive impact on you and your organization, all right? And what it required from me, as Dato Sri Vijay, our visionary and mentor, taught me 21 years ago, there is nothing more important than consistency. There is nothing more important than maintaining momentum in this industry called network marketing, in this business of QNet and the V. And whether you are brand new watching this video, not even signed up with QNet and just wanted to watch a gorgeous Malaysian on camera, or you have been in the business for a long time, whenever it comes to the end of the year, everyone in the industry makes the same mistake. They take it as a break. They take it as a God-given right that they need to have this ability to switch off, to slow down, all right? And I, in the early days, on stage, wherever I am around the world, I used to give this analogy, all right? Analogy of what momentum is. Now imagine if you are driving your car, all right? It's an old story of mine which Dato Sri Vijay shared with me 21 years ago. You're driving a car, all right, and your engine dies, okay? And you get down, and as usual, especially in Malaysia, we push our car. And if you realize, the hardest is the beginning. When you push your car, you look like your artery is going to burst in your neck, because you're pushing, all right, a heavy vehicle. And you push, and if the road is flat, all right, and you start pushing your car, the beginning, the first few meters of pushing the car is the most painful, the most tired, the most craziest, you want to die experience of your life. All right, you think it's not possible, you feel like giving up. But if you don't give up and you keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, what happens, all right, like what we learn in school, the car creates momentum and the wheels start to move because you created that initial hard work to push it. And trust me, if it's a flat road, after a few meters, after 50 meters, you can actually push the car with one finger, because that car has already achieved momentum. And all you have to do is run behind with one finger. I've done this personally. And the car keeps going. Now, if you take that analogy and apply it to network marketing, it is the identical experience. In the beginning of starting your journey with us in QNet and the V, the beginning is always the most challenging. The beginning is where you have doubt, challenges, family members don't believe, Google negativity, negative media, morons who are trying to stop us, who fail to stop us, all right? And you push and you cry and your legs hurt, all right? And it's emotionally draining and your attitude almost collapses like you're going to give up. But if you keep pushing at the beginning with all your effort and you keep pushing and pushing, you will become a max out king and queen. You will become like the millionaire V partners who are today still running with their organization, but the effort is far less. That they only have one finger on their organization, and it's running, it's exploding, it's growing, it's crossing borders and growing everywhere. Now this is what I did from day one. This is network marketing 101. Alright, now imagine if you're already running with the car with one finger, which has already got momentum like your organization, inshallah one day, and you stop. And you stop. Remove that finger. Only one finger, guys. You remove it from the car. The car will keep rolling for a few meters and it will stop completely again. And if you want to push that car even further down the road, you start the whole process again. You push it. Whatever distance you have covered, whatever momentum you relied on is irrelevant when you remove that finger and the car stops. And then you start pushing it again with so much pain. And you may create momentum again if you're not half dead or didn't get a heart attack, or you're physically incapable of the second push. But if you are, then you create momentum again and you run with one finger. Alright? The mistake all of us make in network marketing, the mistake you are about to make end of this year, the mistake you have made in the past and now you're saying, oh my God, he's so right. The mistake everyone makes in this journey is not the inability to fight the external battles. We are warriors, right? And we can win any battle. 21 years, guys. We are still here. We are still rocking. We are still the greatest network marketing company in the history of the industry. Thanks to the great ones, Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran and Japadas Bismarck, our founders. Alright? They instilled a DNA in us that we can survive anything. As long as the dream is big enough, the facts don't count. And we don't fight for money, we fight for our God-given right of helping people change their life, make their dreams into a reality in any corner of the world. And that's who we are. But the mistake you are about to make, and I'm very sure you're going to make this mistake, and the mistakes you have made every year, is right now most of you are pushing. Alright? Most of you who are new are pushing at the most difficult period of starting your organization. And when it comes to Christmas and New Year, what are you going to do? Stop! Party! Alright? Big mistake. Because to start again, it's a pain. And you may lose focus. You may forget your dream. Alright? You may not have the energy and power to proceed and push again. But for those of y'all who are longer in the business, for those of y'all who are already maxed out kings and queens, who are building this organization, and you assume that your car can run without that finger on the car, you assume your organization will grow and you can switch off and take a break and lose that momentum that you are managing, knowingly or unknowingly. And the biggest mistake networkers make during Christmas and New Year is you take your finger off the organization. You take your finger off that car which is rolling smoothly and gaining more powerful momentum. And you want a break. You want a holiday. You want this clear conscience, switch off decision. So this is your chief telling you that this will be the biggest mistake you make ever. Alright? Because for 21 years as your upline appointed by Dato Sri Vijay Japadas Bismarck, alright, as the upline to the world today, I do not take breaks. I do not switch off at all here. Even if I am on a once in a lifetime, I think I've been on a holiday, these two babies are with me all the time. I will never give you the feeling as an upline who has switched off. Never. Anyone in the world will never be able to say that about me. I will never be able to say that about Dato Sri Vijay. He is somewhere around the world right now, you don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, my upline is switched on. The mistake you make is you may take a physical break because everyone is busy, and you may stay at home with your kids, your wife, your mother-in-law, no problem. But this must not switch off. This must not switch off. Wednesday message must still keep coming. So whoever you are, wherever you are building, make that conscious decision right now that you are not going to switch off. That your finger can remain on that car. Your finger can remain on your organization. On this side, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. But don't lose that momentum you have built. And then January, come and see me in Malaysia for ICE and tell me, Chief, I made a mistake. I slowed down in December, but now I'm ready to start. Are you stupid? You know how difficult it is to push the car? Stop, push, stop, push, stop, push, stop. After 10 meters, you'll be on the floor, panting, and most probably 3 heart attacks. Never lose momentum. Regardless of what celebration is happening, regardless of what's happening in your personal life, never allow your finger to be taken off when your organization is running. And if you are starting, you cannot afford any distractions. Because when you are pushing that car in the beginning, a mosquito can land in your nose. You don't care. A dog can be running towards you, you won't see it. Alright? A camel can be making noise on that side, you will be blind to it. Because your ultimate full 100% focus, physically, mentally, emotionally, is to push that car. That's for the beginners who are starting their journey right now. 1 month, 1 week, 2 months, 3 months. And for the rest of you who are already running 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 with the finger, don't be arrogant. Don't think you can remove your finger. Don't think you have developed your leaders well enough that you can take out your finger. My finger is on the World Organization every single day, every single minute, every single hour, without fail. And I have some of the most best V partners and leaders. But you never take off the finger. Because in every organization, you must decide whether you are the benchmark of momentum, whether you are the benchmark of being the most switched on networker. Now I know you are looking at me and saying, Chief, but it's Christmas, it's New Year, the kids. Balance doesn't exist. You are an entrepreneur. You want to build financial freedom. You want to be a US dollar millionaire. You want to fly first class. You want to buy your dream car. You want to build your dream house. You want to secure the future of your children and your family. So don't panic. Alright? No wife, husband, mother-in-law, child can demand you only focus on the Christmas tree and the New Year. No need. You can do many things at the same time. Invite all your downlines for Christmas, take out the whiteboard and do a training. Your relatives will think you are crazy and then they will sign up. So guys, coming to the end of the year, right? And don't get me wrong, celebrate Christmas, celebrate New Year, but don't switch off. Don't take your finger off the momentum. Don't take your hands off the car if you're just pushing it for the first time. Because you are here to build something that's built to last. You are here to build an organization that is going to help you max out every week in the future. Are you guys with me? So this is your chief wishing you Merry Christmas, wishing you Happy New Year. But wake up, smell the coffee. I'm equally your upline. I'm responsible for your success. I am responsible, as Dato Sri Vijay always tells me, that the organization never switches off. That the organization never loses momentum. So guys, run with the finger on the car. Manage your organization. Be there for them. Alright? Be available on your phone. Communicate with everyone. Send out videos. Do your trainings. Don't cancel anything because it's the holidays. Because if you allow yourself to switch off, your organization will switch off. As Dato Sri Vijay told us many times, monkey see, monkey do. So this is your chief saying, wake up, smell the coffee. I want you to enjoy the end of the year. And the time will come when you are truly financially free, then have the greatest holiday ever. But if you are pushing the car at the beginning, you don't deserve one. If you are running with your finger to maintain momentum, then be a responsible upline. Be a responsible momentum maintainer, not only creator. But most importantly, whatever you do, remain switched on. And then jump into 2020 with amazing momentum and make next year your greatest year. So I love you guys. This is your chief, excited about V Turkey. Alright, please convey my warmest Christmas regards to your family, everyone. including your mother-in-law. Right, guys? But never, never, never repeat the mistakes a lot of people make. Don't you dare switch off.